So I've been wanting to make this video about what we ate in Baja, Mexico for a while, but then we got back from Mexico and then it was the holidays, and then our family got this hellacious flu that's going around, and you can hear I'm still kind of stuffy. But yeah, here I am doing the video. I actually did manage to put together just kind of a day in the life in Baja. I'll put it up here. You can watch. And it's just kind of a fun, this is what we did. Look how beautiful it is. You can be jealous because we were here when it was cold. You know, it's one of those type of videos. So yeah, I wasn't sure what to expect eating down there because not only are we plant-based, but we're also gluten-free. And it's really important for me to be gluten-free, and so I kind of just have the boys tend to eat gluten-free as well. My husband, he can eat whatever, but he tends to kind of eat the way we do. So we spent more money on food than we thought we would. So we had allotted so much money for food because we'd been told it was going to be cheaper, and had read that it was going to be cheaper, and it turns out it really wasn't that much cheaper. I don't know, or maybe we're just not very good at being able to get food, but we spent quite a bit of money on food. I don't have a price off the top of my head, but yeah, it was more than we had planned on. So what did we eat? I was able to find produce reasonably easy. There was a little produce stand down the street. It wasn't organic, but I was able to get like a crate of oranges to make orange juice, and of course bananas. Dates were easy to find, and we went to an organic farmer's market one of the days, and we were able to get like strawberries and blueberries. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, but the produce wasn't as epic as I was hoping it was going to be. I was just really hoping that I'd be able to go down there for the week and eat like raw and just have fresh papaya and mango every morning, but turns out we were at the tail end of mango season. We were able to get some mangoes, but and then same with the like papaya. It was just kind of a weird, I feel like hit or miss. Like there just wasn't as much access to fruit as I hoped. Maybe I'm missing something. I mean, this was our first visit. We were staying in Pescadero, which is really close to Todos, Santos. It's a big expat community. There's a lot of people that come down there from the States. So restaurant-wise, it was really easy to be able to go, not easy, but there was a couple places we were able to go eat, and I was able to find foods. But yeah, for the most part, we ate a lot of beans and corn tortillas, and I would just put fresh greens in there and guacamole, and we ate that a lot, like a lot. By the end of the trip, I was really happy to come home and eat anything but Mexican food. I love Mexican food, but when you have like beans for breakfast and lunch and dinner for a few days, you get kind of burnt out on it. I was able to make green smoothies when we were there. The first stint of our stay, we were staying at a place that didn't have a kitchen, and that made it kind of difficult, especially with kids. I think traveling with kids, it's just a necessity to stay someplace that has a kitchen when you eat the way that I do, because we can't just run down to the street and go to the little coffee place and, you know, get a ham sandwich with, you know, we just can't. So, and we don't choose to. So the second part of our trip, we were staying right on the beach in this really sweet little place that was basically like a little apartment. It had a full kitchen, and that was when the trip got easier as far as eating wise. I was able to make smoothies and cook and, you know, things like that. So yeah, did I say we mostly ate beans and tortillas? There was a little corner market in Pescadero that had fresh, handmade, both flour and corn tortillas every day. You'd walk in and there was these two coolers and you could get fresh, hot tortillas, and they were so good. I mean, there's nothing like homemade fresh tortillas. And, you know, I would just buy some packages of beans. We would mix it up. We'd get like refried one day, vegetarian refried, and we would get like pinto beans or black beans the next day and just kind of mix it up. But I was impressed with the lack of preservatives in some of the packaged food down there. I mean, all it was beans, water, and salt. And, you know, sometimes here in the States, you go and you can pick up a can of refried beans and there's like a list this long of ingredients, and I don't know why, because it really is just should be beans and salt and water, maybe some seasoning, but we found that that was really easy to navigate, and I was able to shop and find what I needed reasonably easy. And everybody down there is so kind. Everyone that lives there is very, very nice, and they're willing to help and can help you navigate what you're looking for. They just have these huge smiles on their faces, and it's way more relaxed. It's just a really nice pace of life, especially compared to the rat race that is California. So overall, it was just really nice to be down there. We had planned to get more footage of what we ate, but we didn't have service most of the time on our phones, and it turned out we just really enjoyed being unplugged from technology for a while, and yeah, we just had a really nice time. So now you can go through the footage, and I'll just kind of talk about what you're looking at. I guess I could talk about what I did to ensure that we ate what we needed to. When we got there and we got off the plane, we went to the store immediately so that we could stock up on some food, and we went to Walmart because I guess that's just, it's cheap and it's easy to navigate. So we went there, grabbed a bunch of produce and some food to get us through the first couple days. And then the next morning we got up and went to this little fruit stand, and I was able to get quite a bit of fruit. And that ensured that we, you know, made it through. But like I said, I would just really recommend staying in a place with a kitchen. If you have any type of dietary restrictions and you're traveling, trying to navigate a restaurant world is kind of impossible, especially if you don't speak the language. We don't speak Spanish, speak very little Spanish, and we practiced a lot before we went, but you know, unless you can be fluent and ask for exactly what you want in a restaurant, you really don't know if that's what you're getting. So anyway, that's kind of just what we did. Every couple of days we would go to the store, we would stock up, and I brought some of our things with us. I brought barley grass juice powder to put in our smoothies. Oh, I should talk about the water. We bought filtered water when we were there, and that was kind of a pain staying in places because with this huge, like, our friends lent us this huge 5-gallon jug of water, which was great, but it was kind of hard to navigate pouring it and like washing the produce. I know there's been people gave concerns and kind of warned us to be careful and wash all the produce, but we didn't have any problems with that. We never had any digestive upset or anything like that. I did pump us with probiotics before we left the States. Like, I did a regimen every day. We were taking like shots of this probiotic BioK Plus that I buy, and you know, lots of sauerkraut, lots of fermented drinks to kind of boost hopefully our gut flora for the trip, just in case we did come across any type of bugs. Maybe we wouldn't be as affected, and we weren't. The kids were great. We never had any issues. So but we did have to carry water everywhere with us, and I would like kind of struggle to wash the produce with this huge jug of water. But other than that, you know, I think it was reasonably easy to eat down there. I don't think we'd have a problem traveling through there. And we went to 2 different restaurants in Todos Santos, or in Pescadero area, and then we went to the Hotel California in Todos Santos, and I was able to get a salad, and we just ordered the kids some like guacamole and tortilla chips, and they were fine with that. So yeah, I guess that's it. We'll just talk about the footage you're about to see.
Here's some apple bananas that I actually got at Walmart, and they were so good. I love those little bananas. And we also got some papaya from the little vendor down the street. And it was actually really, really good. But it was the only one that I got there that was that good.
Hey, so we've been here in Mexico for a couple days, and I just wanted to share what we got today at the little local farmers market.
Everything's local and organic, and we got
10 mangoes, 2 bags of huge lettuce, some strawberries, dates, and some locally made essential oils to help combat the mosquitoes. Some mango jam, 2 bags of blueberries, which the kids are eating.
So this is the first place we stayed at. It's actually the Pescadero surf camp, and it was very charming. And I think that if you didn't have kids and you didn't have dietary restrictions, it would have been a perfect place. There was an outdoor kitchen. It's just, for us, it wasn't that convenient to use. But super sweet place. You could just kind of watch the little video tour. This is Pura Vida, the little health food store in Todos, Santos, and the people that own it are super nice. And if you're there and you're looking for any type of organic stuff or some local produce, you can go there. They're really helpful too. The owner was born and raised there. This is the little outside seating area. And that case of bananas, I actually went inside after filming this and asked if I could buy some of those bananas because they were ripe. There's Hotel California, of course we ate there. This was the last restaurant we ate at. Okay, this place we ate at the last night before we left, Carlitos Place. The most epic food I've had in a really long time. And I only have this one picture of Theo drinking a mango smoothie. And I'm so mad because the food was so amazing. The owner and chef is a friend of our friend, and he completely catered to our family's dietary restrictions and made some of the best vegan gluten-free food that I've had in a restaurant. So definitely go check it out, Carlitos Place. It's in Pescadero, and it's epic. Overall, we found it pretty easy to eat in Baja, and we can't wait to go back.